Um, it's interesting, actually. Okay, here's our status. Um, the hexagon. Let's make sure our cameras are working. The hexagon grid, or the hexagon hills production for at least to fill a 4x3 game table is completed. There's one or two things remaining to be printed, and they are finishing up, as a matter of fact, right now. So these items are going to go down and complete a ridge line that is in the top right hand corner of the map as you see it now. So this is what we call a chamfered edge, or chamfered hex, because we cut back on the corners of it for reasons that would provide us the ability of making a vertical ridge, as you see in the top right hand corner. Sorry, that's incorrect. What you're looking at is a ridge, but it's incorrectly placed in the top right hand corner of the hex grid. So the reason this piece exists is so that it can have a look as you see it there. It doesn't mean that this is just half of a hex. It means that it's deliberately created so that the slopes can be manipulated to the degree that you see here. So I'm going to put this down, and that pretty much, as you can see it, there's two chamfered half hexes is what they are. And that allows us to conserve the amount of full hexes, but also it gives us a kind of another look and feel to the a variety of hills that are available. Okay, so that one's done. However, I do remember, as I start another print here, I do remember that there's another, we want to prepare to have more pieces. So we need the pointed ends. So the hex like this is what we need more of. Even though we're not using them right here, we want to have the ability of using them. So I need to, so we need to print some more of those. And then that's it. Two more slopes, and we're done with our half height size hexagon ridges, hills. Okay. What I was going to say was, I almost want to play this game. This is this is the most complicated layout for a 4x3 game table I've ever had. There's no roads and there's no rivers, but good Lord, you know, how much worse can it get? This would be interesting to do because it is extremely up and down situation. And in this kind of situation, you want to have light mechs, okay? And we can actually, we might actually play this the way it's shown right now. In Hex Command Nova, we'll play it with our mechs, and we'll see how things transpire using all light mechs. Right away you can see there's not any much cover in this area other than the hills, but in the upper portion of the map toward the camera you can see that there's more forest, more obstructions, etc., etc. Also, some of these things need to be adjusted for the location because in the production here they kind of moved. This guy's good. This one is not good, but he's out of the way anyway, so not really a concern. This one here needs to be adjusted slightly. And again, what's beneficial about this is that you can see by the shape of the hexagons what the orientation should be and where it's off and where it needs to be adjusted. So that's the other benefit of doing this. Okay. This guy's off a little bit. So, and I think this one, this big one here, taller hill, is also off. So let's be sure we get it right. That one up there, I guess, is okay. This one is acceptable. That one, okay. The rest of these are acceptable. This one here might be a little bit off. All right, kind of got that straight, appropriately done. That one up there in the top right hand corner, as we said, is off, but we'll leave it there for now. Because doing a vertical hex, you actually, well, let's make it a vertical hex, just like this guy right here. But then we won't need these pieces. So let's just leave it, because I want to see that. Okay, so there we are, and we'll come back and put our legions into play.